Ooh, excuse me. Hey folks, what's going on? Dirk here, GC Blues. Alright. 9 games on tap tonight. We had a good one. And folks, a few more teams have joined the list of saying bye-bye. So let's get right into it. Remember, if you happen to come across this video and you like it, give me that thumbs up doodle, folks. It's very important if you do that because it helps promote the channel. Next, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe notification, and you know a notification when I download a new video, or not download, upload a new video. Hit that bell icon, gives you a notification. So let's get right into it. Starting off with Toronto at Boston. Entering this matchup, both teams had the same exact record of 41, 19, and 5 and 87 points. And at the end of 60 minutes, the Toronto Maple Leafs beat the Toronto Maple Leafs beat the Boston Bruins by a score of 6-4. Shots on goal were 32 for the Maple Leafs, 30 for the Bruins. Both teams had 26 saves, and both teams were 1 for 3 on the power play. This keeps Toronto locked in at that third spot and Boston at the first wild card. Anything can happen, folks. Next, Carolina at Tampa Bay. During the match at Carolina was 44, 15, and 7 and 95 points. Tampa Bay 41, 18, and 6 and 88 points. This game had to go to extra period, and the final score was Tampa Bay 4, Carolina 3. Shots on goal were 32 for the Lightning, the Hurricanes 19. Tampa had 16 saves, Carolina 28. Lightning were 3 for 4 on the power play with the Canes 0 for 2 on the power play. So now Tampa has clinched a playoff spot. Which is good for them. By the way, if you guys haven't got a chance to try it, Sprite's now available in zero sugar. So, hold on here, I'll be right back, folks. Okay, I'm back. I had to grab my tissue box because my sinuses are acting up a little bit. So, with that being said, so Tampa now clinches a playoff spot, so they're in now no matter what happens. Let's see what goes on through the rest of the season, though. Next, Montreal at Florida. Entering the matchup, Montreal was 18, 37, 11, and 47 points. Florida 44, 15, and 6, and 94 points. At the end of 60 minutes, the Florida Panthers beat the Montreal Canadiens by a score of 7-4. Shots on goal, Panthers 46, the Canadiens 24. Saves 20 for the Panthers, the Canadiens 39. 0 for 4 on the power play was Florida. Montreal 0 for 2. Florida is now getting one step closer being in the century mark, clinching the division officially. So we'll see what happens. Next, the New York Rangers take on the Pittsburgh Penguins. Entering the matchup, New York was 42, 19, and 5 and 89 points. Pittsburgh 40, 17, and 10 and 90 points. At the end of 60 minutes, the Rangers beat the Pens by the score of 3-2. Shots of goal, Rangers 26, Pens 24. Yeah. The Rangers had 22 saves. Pens had 23. The New York Rangers were 1-for-1 on the power play with Pittsburgh 1-for-3 on the power play. So now the Rangers have clinched a playoff spot. So things are looking interesting. Now, folks, you gotta remember, in my book and how I see things, and you kind of very much know, you reach 90 points first, you have clinched a playoff spot. You clinched. You're in, no matter what happens. Reach 100, you have clinched your division, and you pretty much clinched everything else. Excuse me, man. Well, let's continue. Next, the Islanders. The New York Islanders at the Blue Jackets in Columbus. Into the matchup, New York was 28, 27, and 9, 65 points. Columbus, 32, 29, and 5, and 69 points. At the end of 60 minutes, the Islanders beat the Blue Jackets by a score of 4-3. Shots on goal, the New York Islanders, 29. Columbus, 45. Saves, Islanders 42, the Blue Jackets 25. The New York Islanders had a 1-for-4 power play with Columbus a 0-for-3 for power play. So the 67th point for. On, back. Okay, I'm back. Next, Ottawa at Nashville entering the matchup. Ottawa was 23, 36, and 6 and 52 points. Nashville 38, 24, and 4 and 80 points. And at the end of 60 minutes, the Nashville Predators beat the Ottawa Senators by a score of 4-1. Shots on goal, the Predators 32, the Senators 37. The Predators had 36 saves, the Senators 28 saves, with Nashville being over 2 on the power play and Ottawa 1-for-6 on the power play. Well, the Predators leapfrogged the Blues, but tomorrow's another game for the Blues, and anything can happen, folks, so we'll wait and see. Next, Philadelphia at Minnesota. During the matchup, Philadelphia was 21, 34, and 11, and 53 points. Minnesota 40, 20, and 4, and 84 points. And at the end of 60 minutes, the Minnesota Wild beat the Philadelphia Flyers by a score of 4-1. Shots on goal, 37 for the Wild, 33 for the Flyers. 32 saves for the Wild, 33 saves for the Flyers, and Minnesota was 1-for-3 on the power play, with Philadelphia 1-for-4 on the power play. Minnesota has picked up their 96 point, their 41st win. Folks, this is getting heated. You never know what can happen in these final two, going into the final month, folks. So look out. Next, Colorado at Calgary entering the matchup. Colorado was 46, 14, and 6 and 98 points. The Calgary Flames 40, 17, and 8 and 88 points. At the end of 60 minutes, the Colorado Avalanche beat the Calgary Flames by a score of 2-1. Shots on goal, Avalanche 30, Flames 45. Avalanche had 44 saves, with the Flames at 28 saves. Colorado was 2-for-3 on the power play, with Calgary 1-for-5 on the power play. So, with that being said, Colorado is your Central Division champions. They clinched. If they keep up what they're doing, they're going to get the President's Trophy. It's a race between them in Florida. Tampa was in it, but they fall on that. So actually, it's Colorado, Carolina, Florida going in for the President's Cup. And lastly, Dallas at Anaheim. Entered the match at Dallas was 36, 25, and 3 and 75 points. Anaheim 27, 19, 11, and 65 points. And at the end of 60 minutes, the Dallas Stars beat the Anaheim Ducks by a score of 3-2. Shots on goal 32 for the Stars, the Ducks 28. Um, Dallas had 26 saves, Anaheim 29. The Stars 0 for 3 on the power play with Anaheim. 0-1 for the power play. 77 points for the Stars. Anything can still happen, folks, as we get ready for tomorrow's games. And with that being said, folks, that will do it for the post-game report. I hope everyone has a good night. Now, folks, I do want to say this. Sorry I'm late with it, or I'm late doing them late. I like to relax and get the sheets ready, and I like to try to get this in time and manner, but I'm trying my best. So that's why. But I'm doing my best. I'm trying, and also you can tell I'm giving you guys your content. So that's about it. I do love you guys a lot. Thank you very much. And so literally that's all I have to say. So until then, stay safe, take care of your doors watching it, and I'll see you guys later for the pregame report for tomorrow for today's games. Till then.